Hey, what's up traders, how you doing? Here we are on the Bitcoin chart, 1 minute time frame, 26th of February 2023, and we're gonna see 23 profitable positions based on price action. So let's get started. As you can see here, we have a trend line here with 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches, and the first time it breaks it with this candle, we enter the sell position here, put our stop loss above that, look for RR2, which it gives us something around 4.5. Actually, the separator line is here. As you can see, we have the separator line behind that too, but I draw this to see it better. On the second position, we have a support line here, which we draw a support line where the price came to this level and went a little bit up. We draw a support line like this, and when the price goes back to that level again, and we see a nice rejection here with this green candle, we enter the buy position, put our stop loss below that, look for RR2, which it gives us something around 3. On the trade 3, we have this trend line here with 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches, 4 touches, and the 5th time it breaks it here, we enter the buy position, put our stop loss below that, look for RR2, which it gives us our target. As you can see here, we have a nice trend line here acting as a support with lots of touches in it. Okay, I also draw these trend lines or support lines, which you can see it better. Okay, this trend line is a strong trend line. Whenever the price touched this level, went up. Okay, the price went up. Okay, you can see on this trend line we have on the trade 4 we have this pin bar. On this strong trend line, we enter the buy position here, put our stop loss below that, look for RR2, which it gives us 2.5. On the trade 5, we have this compression here where the price touched something like 4 times this trend line and broke it with this candle. We enter the sell position here on body close, put our stop loss above that, look for RR2, which it gives us something around 5. As you can see, when the price touched this trend line, showed some rejections here and started going up here. When we see this pin bar, a really nice pin bar, as it is our trade 6, and it gives us our target 7. Moving to the next position, we have a resistance line here where the price came to this level and went down, and once again when it went back to that level, it started falling from there like this, and we had a trend line like this. Also, it is a strong trend line with 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches, 4 touches, and the 5th time it breaks it here, we enter a sell position, put our stop loss above that, look for RR2, which it gives us something around 3. You could also enter a sell position on this trend line and break of this trend line and look for profits. On the trade 8, we have this trend line here with 1 touch, 2 touches, and the 3rd time it breaks it with this candle, we enter a sell position here, put our stop loss above that, look for RR2, which it gives us RR4. On the trade 9, we have this trend line here with 1 touch, 2 touches, and the 3rd time it breaks it, we enter the buy position on body close. We set our stop loss, put it below that or somewhere safer like this, look for RR2, which it gives us something around 2.4 and makes us a pin bar here. As you can see, when you see this pin bar, you should do something with your position, risk free that or close your position, because it is a dangerous one. On the trade 11, actually, did I say 10? No, I didn't. On the trade 10, let me clean it, we can see better. On the trade 10, we had a trend line like this. As you can see, when we see this shadow here and the body couldn't close below that trend line, we extend it until we see this red candle breaks this. we enter the sell position here, put our stop loss above that, look for RR2, which it gives us our target. On the trade 11 we have a trend line like this. It was like this actually. When we see this shadow, we extend it and it breaks it here. We enter the buy position, put our stop loss below that or somewhere safer like here, and look for RR2, which it gives us our target, reward 7. One thing you should know is this, that if you have put your stop loss below that, your stop loss was going to be activated, okay? But if you have put it in a safer place like this, you can see your stop loss was not going to be activated, okay? And it is the magic of risk management, and put your stop loss in a safe place, or just risk on it and make profits with that. You know, if you put it here, you can make larger rewards, like here you can see 17, okay? But it's you know, activates your stop loss here. But if you have put your stop loss here, your reward was going to be smaller but a bit safer, okay? This is what you should have known about risk management. On the trade 12 we had a trend line with 1 touch, 2 touches. On the third time it breaks it here, we enter a sell position, set our stop loss, and it gives us reward of 6. On the trade 13 we have a trend line here with 2 touches. On the third time it breaks it here, we enter the buy position here, put our stop loss number safe, look for RR2, which it gives us 4.5. I just didn't draw this until here because it just happens in some seconds, you know. Just if we can take our reward 2, we have won our trade, you know. Reward 2 is not a small thing, it is a big thing in when you have a large amount of money when you are trading. On the trade 14 we have this trend line here with 1 touch, 2 touches. On the third time it breaks it here, we enter the sell position, put our stop loss above that, look for RR2, which it gives us RR5. On the trade 15 you can see we have a resistance line where it was starting from here. When you see when the price comes to this level and went down, we draw a resistance line like this, okay? And when the price once again goes back to that level here, it just, you know, reacts to that level. But you know, the candles are not good here, which I just didn't, you know, count that. But here you can see it has made a pin bar for us. We could enter the sell position here, put our stop loss above that, look for RR2, which it has given us our target. On the trade 16 we have this trend line. It was like this actually. When we see these shadows, we extend it, and on this candle we enter the sell position, and it gives us a reward of 5. On the trade 17 we have a trend line here with 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches. On the fourth time it breaks it here, we enter the buy position, set our stop loss, and it gives us a target of 5. On the trade 18 we have a, why did I have drawn this one? I don't know. On the trade 18 we have a trend line like this. We extend it when we see these shadows here. I just don't move this. We enter this buy position here, but set our stop loss and look for RR2, which it gives us a reward of 12. I wanted to say something, I think. Here. Okay, I will say that there. On the trade 19 we have a resistance line like this, where the price came to this level and went down. You should draw a resistance line like this, and when the price once again goes back to that level again, you can enter sell positions on rejections, and when you see nice candles like this or like this, which we did enter here, and it gave us a reward of 3. We have a support line here too, and also here, where the price reacts to this. Okay, it made 2 actually pin bars on this support. You could also enter the buy position here, which I just didn't count that. On the trade 20, we have a trend line like this. It was like this at the first look. When we see these shadows, we extend it like this and like this until we see this small candle breaks it. We enter the sell position, set our stop loss, look for RR2, which it gives us a reward of 3. On the trade 21, we have a trend line like this. We enter the sell position on breakout candle until we see until it gives us our reward 10. Actually, it doesn't mean you should get the reward 10. It means you can take it until reward 10. You can close it here or here, wherever you like. Okay, if you have gotten your reward 2, you should risk free your position like this. Put your stop loss in your entry point. Okay, in that case you are not going to lose any money if your stop loss activates. On the trade 22, we have a actually support line here. It was like this. It was starting from here where the price made a shadow like this. Okay, we draw resistance line here until we see the result in the future. Okay, here we can see the price reacts to that level, and we can see a trend line also here where the price broke in this trend line. Here we enter the buy position, set our stop loss, put our stop loss below that or here, and look for RR2, which it gives us a RR of 10. Actually, this support line, which it was a resistance line in the past, is a round number. You can see that here. Okay, which is a really nice thing. Okay, round numbers are also a kind of support and resistances in the market. On the trade 23, on the last trade, we have a support line like this where the price came to this level and went up a bit. When it goes back to that level, makes some pin bars, we enter the buy position on that, set our stop loss, look for RR2, which it gives us our target. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.